Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back, and I just want to for starters, just say thanks for all the people that's supporting and joining the Discord server, and hopefully answer all of your questions. With that said, I'm going to be doing a small time giveaway for the people that like, comment, and subscribe the video. It's a small time in the beginning. I'll start making it much higher. I guess the more traffic the videos get. So with that said, if you're on the Ficera server, I will be doing 10,000 star seed giveaway for the first person that logs into, either Mixer and watches my stream when I first go live. Just say, hey, you're from YouTube or anything like that, and or Twitch really. It's only one person, so if someone already grabs it, unfortunately, it's just for the first person that actually does it on either Mixer or Twitch platform. So with that said, I'm going to go straight into the video, and we're going to be going over the Berserker build. So the Berserker build is kind of interesting because there's three different builds that you can actually do. There is a Furious Earthbreaker build, the Guillotine build, and just all around, just I guess attack slash crit, damage build for PvP. And honestly, it just comes down to what you're going to be using it for. For example, if you're doing for PvE, you're going to be wanting to get you're going to want to be getting your debuffs. So this video is really going to focus on the Furious Earthbreaker. I'm probably going to do a different video on a separate day for Guillotine, because Guillotine is really focused on HP. Because of the fact that you do get life steal from the boots. But moving on, I'm going to be going over this build. So for the Furious Earthbreaker build in the Berserker, the helmet that you're going to be wanting to get is the Unsung Heroes helmet, which gives you a crit rate of 4.05 to 8.1. And for the body armor, it's going to be, in my opinion, because it's Furious Earthbreaker, you're going to be wanting, instead of the crit armor, you're going to be getting, instead of the Dragon Knight's armor, you're actually going to be getting the other armor, which is the critical chance armor. Where is it? Old Empire, this one, the Old Empire body armor, 13.5 to 27%, because you're going to want to be maximizing your gains in your Furious Earthbreaker. So with that said, the next piece of leg armor that you're going to be getting is down here, which is actually in Abbey Kitchen, Infernal Kitchen. So the Unsung Heroes leg armor, you do not want that for that build. You're going to be using the, I believe it's the leg armor of the night. No, that's for Guillotine. Where is it? Let's see. The Blue Dawn leg armor. Because right here, it increases Earthbreaker damage 10 to 20%. See, the interesting thing about this is Guillotine and Earthbreaker have like different pieces that do the debuffing on different parts. For example, the debuffing is on the belt for Earthbreaker, but for Guillotine it's on the legs. So, and there's a reason they did that, to basically make sure that you don't stack too much on one build, so it could be super broken and overpowered. So with that said, the greaves that you want are the Blue Dawn leg armor for the 10 to 20% extra damage to your Furious Earthbreaker, and for the boots, you are going to be getting, let's see, so the critical hit rate boots, there's Old Empire and Dragon Knights, and instead of the crit boots, I would say you would get the Unsung Heroes boots, mainly because you're going to be going for raw damage and not so much crit. Because you get your crit with the necklace and the ring. So like this gives you an 8% chance for more crit. However, you want to stack up on as much attack base, in my opinion. So for the gauntlets, let me get out of the marketplace so it doesn't crash. Go back into it. The gauntlets that you're gonna want to be grabbing is the defense gauntlets. So I know these are HP and this is good for Guillotine. What you're going to be wanting to get is the defense gauntlets, which is right here, Gauntlets of the Night. So you get 1580 to 1728 defense on that. That'll give you kind of like security. The shoulder armor is going to be the Dragon Knight shoulder armor, extra attack. So those two extra pieces will give you extra, basically around 1060 attack if they're perfect rolls. And a lot of people keep asking me what is a perfect roll. If before you go into your actual thing, as you can see, before you go into this item, you can actually see a range when you read under the fortification level. It says increased critical hit damage 13.5 to 27%. Now normally I would run this belt. However, for PvE, you're going to be using the Unsung Heroes belt. The reason for that is because even though this can give you a potential extra 27% crit damage, this reduces affected enemies' defense 28 to 56% for 7 seconds. And it's actually a much longer than 7 seconds because each time that you hit them with your Furious Earthbreaker, it resets the 7-second timer. So for basically the duration of your rage, you will continuously be debuffing. So to kind of go over it one more time, you want to be debuffing things in PvE to make the fights go much quicker. So for PvE, the Unsung Heroes helmet, you're gonna get a 4.1 to 8.1 percent. The Old Empire's body armor 13.5 to 27%. The Blue Dawn leg armor for extra Earthbreaker damage. Instead of the Blue Dawn boots crit chance, it does give you extra crit rate of 4.05 to 8.1. Personally, I feel the Unsung Heroes boots for extra attack power is much better. Now for the gauntlets, it's gonna be the Gauntlets of the Night, defense 15 to 80 to 1728. Or you can kind of go with the alternative of the Unsung Heroes Gauntlets, which gives you a leap attack of damage of 10 to 20%. The problem with that, though, is that as a Zerker, yeah, you do stack when you leap attack, and you get your defense that way. But I've noticed that there's a lot of dink. Sometimes you'll leap, and then it doesn't actually connect. So I'd rather have a for sure thing and actually have defense than get the leap attack gauntlets. Now, the Dragonite shoulder armor, that's for the shoulder armor. The Belt of the Night, which you would think would be good for the Zerker. However, I personally feel for PvE, the Unsung Heroes belt, which gives you a defense down of 28 to 56%, is significantly better. Now, for the accessories, you're going to be using the Necklace of the Corrupted, which with 9 white runes, you get extra 8.1% crit chance and 1226 defense. And the Desert Song Ring, because it gives you extra 27% crit damage, and it gives you 2 green HP. With 2 green HP runes, you get extra 665. Now, you can go for extra defense with the Royce's necklace. Most Zerkers go for extra defense because your defense kind of stacks. But if for Furious Earthbreaker in this build, you're gonna want to, in my opinion, go for that build. Because Royce's necklace gives you right here defense penetration of 7.5 and defense of 2971. The Horde necklace can also give you that raw damage of attack power 304 and crit damage of 13.5, but you're gonna want to be going for your crit. So that is the Necklace of the Corrupted right here, which is actually selling for a lot, really cheap right now. Now the weapon of choice that you're gonna be using for the Zerker is going to be the Leap Attack Axe, which gives you life, not the Flesh Destroyer. It's gonna be the Nameless Hero's Double Axe. Because every time you leap, you get about 7.5 to 15% of your initial health back. Now for your totem, if you want to add extra defense down, you're gonna be using the, let's see, where is it? It's down here. The Fortress Totem, because Shoulder Strike reduces the target's enemy's defense by 10% to 20% for 7 seconds. Now, where is this totem located? Is in Depths of Corruptions. The Old Legion Totem is also an alternative, but this is for more of a guillotine build because it gives you extra health. But yeah, that's pretty much the Furious Earthbreaker build. I'm gonna cut this video into 2 parts because it's just a very lengthy subject, and I don't want to have like a 20-30 minute video on 2 different builds. So this is for the Furious Earthbreaker build. Now, you really want to make sure that you get your weapons to Mythic and whatnot. But more importantly, you want to make sure that you pay attention to the kind of rolls that you're getting. You don't want to get, very bad rolls on all of your items. For example, let's say you get the Hero's Helmet. You don't want to get a 4.05 helmet. You want to get 8.1. Now, if you really want to go for extra attack for Furious Earthbreaker and really do want to drop the leap attack damage or the defense, you can substitute extra attack and get a really cheap B glove here and actually substitute it for more attack, because there's a lot of 313s that are on for sale pretty cheap. Like look at this one. This one's selling for 64 grand, and it comes with the white rune already, and it's a max roll. Or 294s are good alternatives as well. So that's pretty much, what it takes to have a really good Berserker defense down build. And you're going to notice that you're going to be extremely detrimental and useful to dungeons. You're going to be able to not solo, you can pretty much carry any dungeon as if you had a ranger with Mark in there. Because the Mark gives you 35% extra damage for the entire team. However, the debuff that Earthbreaker brings with the pants gives you extra 56% max roll defense down. So in my opinion, that's actually much much higher. I haven't done the math, so don't quote me on it. This is completely my opinion. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be going over the guillotine build. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you guys for watching. I hopefully helped out. Please continue to join the Discord. And if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I've done a lot to not ask for that for the longest because it just sounds so generic and cheesy, but it really does help out a lot. And, if you want to join the Discord, it's public. All the information that I collect is pretty much given there, and if you have any information to share, feel free to share. But yeah, so again, I'm going to repeat. If you guys are interested in PvP, in my Discord server, in time, I'm going to be able to kickstart PvP so you guys can get your your B items from the Court of the Ravens shop and the Sentinel shop. But it really just is based around you guys. And lastly, again, I'm going to reiterate, I really want to give back for all the ongoing support. It's a small sum, but it will increase with more participation on Mixer, the Guitarist562, or Twitch, the Guitarist562. Feel free to stop by. I will be doing a 10,000 seed giveaway. Just to kind of start off, help someone get started on any server. That's 10,000 seeds is more than enough to get you started on B gear on any server. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.